Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the main event, Daniel. And yeah, tonight, now we're heading back to the NWA. WrestleWar 1990, Wild Thing. Yep, that was the tagline, Wild Thing. You know, they didn't even have the song Wild Thing playing. You know what we did get? We got a really bad 1990s Wild Thing rap. If anything else, just tune in for the intro. It's so fucking ridiculous. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into it. We're heading back to February 25th, 1990. Greensboro Coliseum at Greensboro, North Carolina? South Carolina? North Carolina. I think it matters. Yeah, we're in front of 7,000 plus. In the main event, we have a special guest observer. This is actually a thing, I guess. Special guest observer, Sting. It's a world title match. Lex Luger versus Ric Flair with woman. All right. So, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't that I had low expectations going to this match. It's that I just got to watch the Royal Rumble, right? Which is long. I mean, Rumbles are long, and I'm okay with that. But it's like you put two long matches together, and this is like 30 plus minutes. So, like, the fact that it was another Flair and Luger, this is their third pay-per-view main event encounter. And they fought more on the undercard, shit like that. But the third, main event. And then, like, as I'm getting ready to go to the match, because you guys know on the network, you'd have the little timeline down there. It has the dots. Usually at the beginning of the match and a dot for the end of the match. So, as I'm getting to where it's Flair Luger, I noticed that the space between the dots, it was like really long. I was like, son of a bitch. Like, this is going to be like fucking forever. So I was like, alright, let's do it. Let's get this over with. So I jumped in. So yeah, that was my mindset going in. Let's just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's get started. We all know the background here. The build up to this match was actually kind of thrown together because it was initially supposed to be Flair and Sting. And Sting actually got injured prior to the event. So they had to replace him with Lex Luger, who was currently the U.S. champion at the time. So, and in fact, he actually was scheduled to face Dr. Death Steve Williams, and that match was actually canceled altogether. So we got this match right here. So yeah, let's jump into it. The actual match itself. First of all, let me just tell you right now, I do not like Terry Funk as a commentator. As a wrestler, awesome. Awesome. As a commentator, annoying as fuck, gets on my fucking nerves. I just don't like him. I also just love the fact that like the entire time he's trying to like bash WWF, he's like, we don't have happenings here. This is a wrestling event. It's like, really, dude? How's the NWA doing now? Pretty good? No, they're not? Oh, well, there you go. Maybe you should have happenings. But he says that like 3 times. And that's just from what I heard. I watched the intro and then I watched the match. And like at least 3 times he says that. I'm sure he probably crammed it in there a few more times during the rest of the event. So that was just the first thing. Hey, I'm also surprised. I did not realize Jim Ross worked for the NWA that long. I guess NWA and WCW. I don't know. I thought it was like he had a short stint there for whatever reason. Because like literally he has been like the voice of NWA so far. Like for me, I know everybody will be like Gordon Soley or whatever, and I'm like, no, it's like it's like every pay-per-view I've watched so far, it has almost always been Jim Ross, if not always Jim Ross. So I like that though. It's cool. He had an awesome personality for this. Like I don't know, he was more business. Like I don't know, it seemed like he didn't quite have the Oklahoma hillbilly thing going on. Like he's more professional. I don't know. I like it though. And then yes, this is the main event debut, at least as a manager for a woman, which I'm not too familiar with. Now, as far as my woman knowledge goes, I'm more familiar for ECW stuff when she was the Sandman's manager. But other than that, I don't know much about her. Unfortunately, it's tainted because she was involved in the tragedy with Chris Benoit, years later. But that's all I know. So I don't know much about her, but it's interesting. She's in this, and then we get Sting as a special observer, which I was like, what? And really, I feel like it's just to pop the crowd more than anything else. But like he comes out there on crutches, and dude, the crowd fucking goes nuts. Like, it was nuts. And then, of course, we get Luger. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, the crowd was definitely more Luger. Like, compared to the last two encounters, I'm not saying that he didn't have his supporters in the crowd, but it was like a lot of Flair, chants. And of course, this is Flair country, as we would say today. However, dude, like, the crowd was mostly Luger on this one, and that was really surprised me. I don't know if they were just Luger because they, like he's the proxy of Sting, and they're just like, well, we like Sting, so we'll cheer Luger on this one. But they also it's like the first time, at least that I've noticed on here, that they kind of hinted that, Flair and Sting, Luger and Sting have this friendship. And I don't know, once again, I don't know dick about WCW or NWA at all. I came in 96, and at that point, Sting was already Crow Sting, so he just pissed all over the friendship between him and Luger, but they eventually became, buddies again, the Wolfpack, and then beyond that, who cares, because it doesn't matter. But I was always told, like, they had a strong bond, they were like best buds and all that shit, so, I mean, it's kind of interesting to see, there it is, they're buds, apparently, so, so let's get to the actual match. World title on the line. Dude, Luger looks fucking incredible. And once again, my state of mind was just kind of like, oh god, like this is going to be this drawn out and boring. And no, dude, this is, in fact, of the three matches they've had together so far, main event wise, this is the best of the three. Dude, for all the fucking smarks out there who are just sucking off like CM Punk and gobbling Daniel Bryan's balls, like, I'm so sick of these fuckers out there. Because that's all you hear is people just rip on Luger, and I don't get it. Like, he doesn't have much in the way of, like, charisma, like, personality, but he's a decent wrestler. He's no worse than Hogan. And everyone's like, well, he ain't saying much. Well, fuck it, suck off. Fuck off, suck a dick. I try to cram it all together. No, I thought he did excellent in this match. Like, and people will say the same thing about Flair. Well, he's only wrestled one kind of match his entire life. Every time you see a Flair match, it's the same as the one before. Like, no. Dude has a different psychology in each fucking match. The fact that Flair hits top rope moves in this one just blew me away. Like, if you've seen Flair hit a move from the top rope, it's like seeing a unicorn. It really is. You're just like, holy shit, he does do it. But to see two in one match, I'm just like... the match starts off pretty slow paced. That's usually Flair's MO. If there's ever a Flair match, it's going to be slow paced starting off. And lost styling, a lot of rolling outside, stuff like that. But eventually, it does get crazy. We see woman interfere quite a few times. Dude, the referee sucked in this. I think it's Nick Patrick. I'm sure it's Nick Patrick. Is that Nick Patrick? I think that's Nick Patrick. Young Nick Patrick. Dude, he sucks dick. Like, the entire... someone will be in the corner, like, choking him or using a rope or whatever. They're not breaking. And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4... Come on, get off him! I'm like, dude, disqualify. He does this like 2 or 3 times. And then you can make the argument, because like, this happens later on at WrestleMania 6, but you can make the argument like, sure, he doesn't want to see this match end that way, but at the same time, it's like, it's a blatant DQ. It's not like a double count out. Both guys can't rise to their feet. No, it's like literally the dude's breaking the rules and pretty much saying fuck you to your face for not breaking it. And you're just like, God, let it go, I guess. It just irritated me throughout the match. That's about NWA, dude. Like, their referees were just retarded. I know that they're booked that way, but I don't care. It literally irritates me when I watch an NWA match. Because 9 times out of 10, it's like, dude, these referees suck. Match is good, though. We see Flair hit his, figure 4. Luger, yet to hit the rack. Like, he keeps going. Like, he's going for it. And he's trying to wear down the back. And then, of course, he hits a power slam. And then he's like, that's it, I'm going for it. Well, around this time, or early on, before he gets to that power slam, actually, Luger's down. Sting comes out. Hobbles out, I should say. And dude, like, slaps Luger right in the face, give him a bitch slap. He's like, you need to get your shit together. Win that title. Win the title. Like, get, like, right in his fucking grill. Get in there. Win this thing. And it fires him up. And dude, like Luger, he does it, boy. He freaking does it. His power slam. And of course, at this point now, the Horsemen are out there. He lays them out. Throws Flair up in the torture. Or he's about to throw Flair up the torture rack. I think he actually eventually does get it. However, what happens is the Horsemen, it's Anderson and, both Andersons, Arn and Ole, they see Sting there, and of course they go after him and start attacking him. So Luger, drops Flair, and he jumps out of the ring. He starts fighting the Andersons. Now, initially, because I keep my eye on this too, because at this point, the match goes like 38 minutes or so, right? And so I know we're getting close to the end of the match. So I keep my eye, because I'm like, what kind of bullshit ending are we going to get here? Because that's what NWA does. They give us bullshit endings. So I'll keep my eye on it, and Luger at first, he is just hitting them. Like, they're not touching him, or they're trying to, but he's blocking and punching shit like that. And of course, Nick Patrick counting him out, 3, 4. So he's hitting them. But then they start getting punches in on him. And I'm like, DQ? Just DQ? Referee's looking at the shit. Referee is eyeballing this shit. They are attacking him. And he's just like, 5, 6. He counts him out. We get a count out victory here for Flair. And I'm like, if the match is going to end with Flair winning anyways, or Flair retaining the belt, just give Luger the DQ victory. Like, this makes no sense to me. And, like, once again, the argument can be made, I guess, like, well, he's already in the middle of one count. I'm like, I'm sorry, once there's interference, the count's broken. The count is broken. NWA is supposed to be all about their fucking, rules, and we're more wrestling than, entertainment. But it's like, dude, they have ridiculous, refs who are just like, fuck that count out, or fuck, I'm not breaking this count out. Fuck him getting mugged out there by the, the Anderson boys. We're gonna go ahead and just, keep counting out. I don't know. It was ridiculous. Then of course Luger hits the ring. He's all pissed off, and then, whoops up on Flair. Flair gets out of there, gets his title, and they walk out. And then Steiner's come out, and then they sort of celebrate in the ring, like Steiner, Sting, and Luger's like, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the match right there. So yeah, Luger once again gets shattered. The thing that also kills me is at least WWF. Granted, is it more sports entertainment? Yeah, sure. They have conclusive pay-per-view results. Like, there's never like an ending of a main event pay-per-view where it just ends in a ridiculous manner. And if there is, it's very, very rare. I want to say since I've been doing this show, up until 1990, whatever, we're at right now, 1990, WWF maybe had one ridiculous finish. I'm trying to think what the fuck it was. I can't even think what the fuck. I know they had to have one. Guess I didn't. So there you go. Like, WWF just knocks it out of the park, gives you a winner every time, a legit winner. I guess you could say the Wrestling Classic, I guess. Junkyard Dog wins by countout in that, which I agree, that shouldn't have happened. That match shouldn't have happened, but whatever. Dude, NWA is nothing but the dusty finishes, if you will. And you can't even call this a dusty finish, because guess what? Dusty Rhodes wasn't even there. He's polka dotting it up right now in WWF, so I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. I don't know what the fuck they were doing right now in the NWA. It's ridiculous though. Like, every match just ends with, some kind of DQ or count out, or we're gonna stop the match because he's bleeding too much. I mean, every fucking time, dude. Like, Luger gets fucked every time. And I know, I get it, dude. Sting's your guy, but guess what? Sting's fucking injured. Sting's injured. Too bad. Put the belt on Luger. Nope. Luger's always going to be the second best guy. He's always going to be that almost got it and you don't quite get it. When he finally does get it, no one cares. So, I don't know. A little ridiculous. And the thing is, dude, Luger was white hot right here. Like, Luger should have... I mean, I don't know, man. I'm watching this match. I'm like, there's no reason why Luger shouldn't have won. Like, Sting will get better. And then you can do, like, Luger screws over Sting or whatever. I don't know. It could have been a lot better, but instead we get Luger getting attacked outside by the Horsemen, and then not getting disqualified, not getting DQ win. They're just like, we're going to count him out instead. It's like the referee's in on the take. Nick Patrick was always a dirty ref, so, So anyway, so there you have it. So what do I think about this match? I liked it, except for the ending. I think the ending and the officiating was just garbage the entire time. The match itself, damn good. Honestly, I'm not just saying this. It was damn good. Best of their three. And, one of the best. I'd put it in my top 10 of what I've done so far. I'm pretty sure it'd make the top 10. I need to get that list out sometime and actually look through it. But, I thought it was damn good. I really did. Thought Luger brought it. Thought Flair brought it. The fact that it's a 38-plus minute match, I think, it doesn't feel like it. It literally, it just goes, it flows by. like I said, really, if I can just take out Terry Funk's commentary, get a better ref in there, and I mean, even if Flair would have won by, like, I don't know, feeling ropes or that, it would have been better. Or, like I said, just give him the DQ win. No, shitty count out. Fuck you, Luger. Fuck you, Luger. Sorry. Not fair. Not fair. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, so there you have it. That's my thoughts of this. And they fight again. The next pay-per-view. I think it's, what is it? Capital Punishment? Yep. So we're going to see this match again at some point. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. My review. Liked it, just hated the ending. So that's all I got, guys. Let me know what you thought of this match. Drop those comments down below. And yeah, tune in tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing WrestleMania 6. Bam. It's going to be awesome. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, until next time.